Imu-sama just flipped the table. With a single technique, the Demon King has turned the strongest warriors of Elbaf into immortal monsters under his control. And now he's raising an army the size of oars to bring the world to its knees. This is the true terror of Imu-sama. Welcome to the darkest chapter yet, One Piece 1150. Welcome to Super Synth D Studio, where the final saga of One Piece hits different. If you're ready for real spoilers, raw theories, and hype that slaps harder than Conqueror's Haki, you're in the right place. Yeah, this spoiler came out earlier than usual. One Piece chapter 1150 is titled Domi Reversi. The cover story continues with Yamato's journey across Wano. This time, Yamato returns Lord Yasui's sword to the Enma Shrine in Hakumai, finally completing her mission. Her final destination is Ringo District, where she's supposed to meet Kawamatsu and return his Kasa hat, entrusted to her by Otama. The chapter picks up right where 1149 left off. Imu, controlling Gunko's body, unleashes a massive wave of Conqueror's Haki across Elbaf. The blast is so strong it knocks out several giants, and even the children. And honestly, we shouldn't be surprised if all the Gorosei have Conqueror's Haki. Of course, Imu-sama does too. But here's the insane part. Imu's real body isn't even in Elbaf. That means this Haki blast is just a projection. So imagine what would happen if Imu showed up in person. His Haki might rival Joyboy's. If that happens, the entire giant race could be knocked out cold. In Gunko's form, Imu looks like an actual demon. Bat wings, trident, arrow-shaped tail. Dorry, Brogy, and the giant pirates charge at him. But Imu pulls out a strange magic book and summons knives and guns. He stabs and shoots one of Brogy's arms. Imu then declares that since Elbaf has no king, Dorry and Brogy must now become the new kings. He uses a forbidden technique called Domi Reversi, or Devil's Contract. Suddenly, Brogy's body twists and mutates. He becomes a demon, larger with wings, fangs, and fully under Imu's control. Imu repeats the process on Dorry. Then, one by one, every single giant pirate is transformed into a monstrous demon with great strength and immortality. In exchange for a small of their lifespan, at last the secret behind the Gorosei's powers is revealed. They didn't eat any devil fruits. Their yokai forms are gifts from Imu-sama. That's why their intro panels never listed a fruit type. Because these aren't fruits, they're curses. These yokai forms are the result of Domi Reversi. And now, Imu commands an army of demonized giants and dream monster creatures, all of them marching to kill Jarul. But Jarul stands firm and yells, "I won't run away." These demon giants are now the size of oars. Imu needs them. Right now, Mary Jouais is under siege from the Revolutionary Army, so he needs more muscle. That's why he's forcing Elbaf's strongest into contracts. Once they sign, he can instantly teleport them using the Abyss. Imu's true plan is to eliminate Jarul, strip Elbaf of its leadership, and force every last giant into his demon army. And once that happens, it's over. There's only one way to stop this. A blast of Conqueror's Haki strong enough to rip through the curse. The same kind of blast Joyboy used back on Egghead. That's the only force powerful enough to revert them back to normal. Just like what happened to the Gorosei after Joyboy's Haki strike. Right now, Elbaf's only hope is Luffy. His Nika form is the one power Imu truly fears. And now, with Scooper Gaben falling into the underworld, he's the one who'll tell the Straw Hats about the hell going down in Elbaf. There's no Denden Mushi signal from the underworld. That's why Luffy's crew has no idea how bad things have gotten. They don't know the Holy Knights have unleashed complete chaos. But here's the real question. Is Luffy's Conqueror's Haki strong enough to neutralize Imu's demonic curse? Luffy will need help, and that help is Loki. Loki has Conqueror's Haki too. Even as a child, he could tame the savage beasts of the underworld. That's the proof. Gaben will explain everything. He'll reveal the truth behind the Holy Knight's regeneration powers, and teach Luffy how to counter them. The battle between Nika and Imu is going down in Elbaf, but it'll show us something brutal, that Luffy is still far too weak to face Imu-sama. He's not ready. None of them are. The Straw Hats need a power-up, and they need it fast. This was One Piece 1150, and things just went full demonic. Imu-sama's army is growing, and the final war is taking shape. If you're hyped for what comes next, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and tell me in the comments, do you think Luffy can stop this army? Or is it already too late? No break next week. Buckle up. This final saga is just getting started.